Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how the different types of information sources, and we are going to go through each of them. For example, the types we may have of information sources, we have the primary sources, the secondary sources, and then the popular sources. So we may look at their characteristics, and we are going to look at also some of their examples. So I prepared the slide that is going to take us through this. For example, let me first open the slides. It's this, yeah, they're over there. So I'll move to my first slide, which is there. So this is an introduction. This is types of information literacy. In types of information literacy, we have the primary source and the secondary sources, as I said before. These are the types of sources that we have. So straight away we shall move to the primary source, which is in our next slide. Primary sources, these are sources which are direct piece or evidence created at the time of event. So these are sources that are direct to someone. You get immediately from somewhere. They are not being encroached, but they are direct, and it is a primary source. First-hand information you get. For instance, let me say like that is one of the primary source. So straight we shall move to the characteristics of the primary sources. In primary sources, they are original. As I said before, you get them direct. That is the first. They are original, and they have no any other data that has been attached to it. The next one, they are raw data. They are just fresh information. For instance, let me say like that. They are fresh and they have not been encroached by someone. You collect them immediately from their source, okay, as you have seen them. They are unmediated evidence, okay, they are not interrupted, okay, they are not interrupted by someone. It is your own thought and your own decision. While doing your research, you get them immediately. They are time related, yes. For instance, when there is a coincidence at a particular time, they happen at that moment, and you will not get the time and the information to be in a particular time, okay? You will follow it critically, and you will be acquiring information from that instance. So we shall now move to the secondary sources. A secondary source is one which interprets, analyzes the primary sources or event. Yeah, this one here is straightforward. It interprets, it analyzes the primary sources. Let me say that it depends on the primary sources. It actually makes one actually understand to the fullest the primary sources. We shall move to the characteristics of these secondary sources. They are interpreted, yes. Secondary sources are interpreted. That is like you are interpreting now the primary sources, and when you have interpreted, it becomes now one of the secondary sources. They are evaluative, yes. This is like they are effective, okay. They are effective, and they can be they are effective, and they can be also corrected. So they are summarized information. Yes, this is like you summarize what you get from the primary source, then you come out with a secondary source. Some the information you got at first as a first hand, you finally go and you summarize it, and then you get a secondary source. So they are connection. They can be connected. That is our next point. They can be connected from the first that's like you're connecting information you collected from a particular event. Then the next event appeared. Then you connect that first information to the second information. That one will give you a secondary source. So we shall move to the next source, or let me say the examples of secondary source. Yes, they are over here. The examples of primary source, it's here. Let me start with the primary source. We have the documents, we have the creative work, the oral histories and interviews, then scientific data, the artifacts. So these are the primary sources: the documents, creative work, oral histories, artifacts, and scientific data. So I can also give you the examples of secondary sources. We have the books, the journal articles, documentaries, encyclopedias, essays, and reviews. These have been collected from the primary source, then they have been written. For example, the books. You collect information from various places, then you come out with a book. The journal articles, the same thing. Okay? Another source of information is the scholarly source. These are materials written by experts or researchers for academic purposes. So, for example, if you find that you have become a teacher and you're expert in teaching, you can come out with your own textbook, or you can come out with your own book. Okay? For example, you're a lecturer and you have found that you're capable of making your own book. You'll be able to produce a scholarly source whereby you'll be an expert in that line of occupation. So, characteristics of secondary source: written by qualified authors, reviewed by experts, formal and professional, includes reference, yes, often long and detailed. So these ones come out when you're an expert in what you're doing. So, as I said, it is written by qualified authors, some people who have now qualified and they find that they are capable of doing such. Then it includes reference. So you may be in a group or a dean of people who are capable of writing a book. Then finally you get your own references that you will write. It will help one during citation of your work, maybe when it is online or when a student is doing research. So I can give you an example of secondary of scholarly source. For example, we have the academic journal articles, research papers, we have the journal, then the scholarly books. So these have been written by people who are capable of writing like those textbooks and those other research articles. So we have another source of information. We have the popular source. These are materials created for the general public to inform, entertain. I repeat, these are materials created for the general public to inform and entertain. Yes, this helps to inform the public or the community about something that is going on. Okay? Or you can make an entertaining book or something entertaining to the community that will be providing information to the people, maybe through singing or through a kind of speech or poem you can produce. Okay? So I can take you through the characteristics of popular source. Written in simple, yes, it should be brief to an extent, and the language should be understood by people. It is written in formal language. This informal language helps you, the local people, to understand. It helps people who have not gone to school to also understand, or people who don't understand the particular language you're speaking. Another characteristic is that no peer review. It is not a scam information. It should not be a scam information, or it should not be a lie to the community, because that is what leads a community in the right direction. So it should not be peer or a lie to the community. So it is another characteristic is that it is often written by journalists. Yes, those people who handle the news are mostly who take this part of popular source. They collect information from the community and give it out in a popular way. May include opinions. Yeah, this is another characteristics. It is an opinion from the community that will be passed to other people in the same community who are not aware at a particular time of getting that information. So it may include an opinion. There may be an opinion for the women or the one for the men. Okay? So for now, this is what I may have for you. But before I go, I have some examples of popular source. Let me say the newspaper, the magazines, the blogs and websites, the social media, television and radio programs. Yes, as I said before, it's all about social media, magazines, the newspapers, things that help to produce and give information to the society. As I've mentioned them, the newspapers, the magazines, the blogs, television, actually mostly used by a journalist. So thank you very much for this that you have done, for watching this video. Stay tuned, we'll link up, and I'm bringing more on information in class. May God bless you.